Hey everybody, this is Scotty with Sketchy's Garage, and today we're at the OSCA. We're going to have a quick talk about, you always hear the term pro mod so much. Oh, that's a pro mod, that's a pro mod, that's a pro mod. A lot of people look at this car and will call this a pro mod. This is not a pro mod. This over here is a pro mod. We'll show you the differences. The thing that stands out the most to me is look at that car over there. Look where the front of the door edge is to the center line of the front axle. You know, we're probably looking at 36 inches. It's where, if you look at this car right here, it's probably 48 inches. And if you notice, all the body mods on this car are tapered. They're kind of tall towards the back and then taper down at the nose to help their aerodynamics. Something else you can see is all the body is as low as possible to the ground to keep wind from getting up underneath the car, versus this car over here. You know, you probably got 8 inches, 10 inches, where this car over here has probably got 3. Something else you notice is that car over there, it has lug nuts on the front wheels. Most pro mods have what they call spindle mount wheels. Something else to do is the front wheels are staggered on this car. Looks like the passenger side is up an inch further than the driver's side. I appreciate it, buddy.
Yep.
Motor wise, in Pro Mod you can run, I think, pretty much on anything. Normally have dual shoes. On the inside, as you can tell, there's no door jamb area. You know, it's just a composite body, and where it stops, it stops. Whereas most cars, it's got double frame rail. Looks like it's got a titanium dry shaft loop. And like I say, it's got a bunch of body mods. As you can tell, all the glass is pretty much well flush mount. There's very little step up from the trim to the glass. The wheelbase on this car has probably been stretched probably a foot or better. Okay guys, here we got is a 68 Camaro. Looks just like a Camaro that you see at the local cruise-in, right? Yeah, they look real similar, but a lot of the differences are so small you don't really notice it. We'll start up here. From the front bumper to the center line of the wheel is probably 4 inches longer than a stock Camaro. And then from the center line of the wheel to the edge of the fender is probably 10 inches longer than a stock Camaro. Some other different mods is down there at the rockers. The rockers have been extended down probably 4 inches from the factory. The roof line has probably got 2 inches taken out of the front to 1.5 inches in the back. And then the back window's been laid down. It's probably at a, I don't know, probably like a 30-degree angle, to whereas the factory's at about a 40-degree angle. And all that affects the wind flow over the car. As you can see, wind comes over this car nice and slippery. You know, you start at a nice pinch point down here, and then it just tapers ever so slightly. Helps it cut through the wind a whole lot better. Back here in the back, it's bulbous like this versus being squared off. They got the back side of their wing. Got a skid plate on it so it's nice and slicked up. They got the wing molded into the quarters. Very, very nice car. Right here in the back, from the axle center line to the edge of the door, that's probably shortened up 2 inches versus a factory car. And then from the center line to the rear of the car, it's probably 6 inches longer than a factory car. So yes, it looks just like a Camaro, but the differences are endless. You can look at it all day long and find a million little differences. You don't have no drip edge moldings. Just get a nice flush mount. Same with the front and rear glass. You know, it's just sleek as possible. In the engine compartment, just the bare necessities. Looks like it's got a Liberty. It'd be fun to drive, dump the clutch and grab some gears. The motor looks like a big block Chevy on nitrous. It's a real nice piece. This would be considered a pro mod. Okay, here we have another 68 Camaro. We just got done looking at that blue one that's a pro mod. A lot of times you might hear this would be considered a pro mod, but it's not. It's just a race car. It might run like a pro mod, but you can't hold that against it. As you can tell, don't have no major body mods. The drip edge molding's still on it. I'm assuming the door jambs are still in it. It's just a big tire car, probably a chassis car from front to back. Difference between front axle center line to the front of the car versus that blue car. And same here. Just a ton of difference, and all that makes a big difference in handling. Same with back here. This car right here looks like it's sitting up about 4 inches higher than that other car. But a lot of it's just because of the ground effects and the body mods on that other car. Well, everybody, I hope this helped clear up any confusion. And next time you see someone call something a pro mod that ain't a pro mod, you can set them straight. So the next time someone calls a car like this a pro mod, let them know it's kind of a little bit of an insult. One, you're taking away from the effort it took for them to run, for this car to run like a pro mod. It'd be a lot easier for a pro mod to be fast versus a car like this to be fast. So keep that in mind. I hope this cleared up any confusion. Thanks for watching.